Jamal, obviously an incredible highlight reel finish tonight in a main event. I mean, I'm sure it's all still kind of soaking in a little bit, but what's the feeling like right now?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm just glad the hard work that I put in came through. It's been a good week, and I'm glad I was able to cap off this opportunity the way I was able to.
You know, we'll talk about your career, of course, but I guess what does it mean too to have your son up there with you at the press conference? It's got to be a pretty special feeling.
Oh man, this is special. This is what I wanted. I wanted to be up here styling and profiling with my little man.
Nice. Is that the first suit there, or just one of many suits that you have?
That's the first one. First of many. It's hard to get this kid in anything other than sweatpants.
He's looking good. He's looking good. He should embrace it. Well, Joel, talk about the main event feel, right? I mean, that's always a special event, but you wonder, does it bring added pressure? Does it bring added nerves? I mean, how did you deal with all that tonight?
I just treated it like the fight hadn't changed. I was already confident whenever I took the fight as a main event. I was already confident. I had already put the work in. I was already working, and I was already feeling good about how the fight would go. Them adding the rounds, adding the main event, I didn't let that bother me. That's what I told myself. All right, it's still the same fight. Don't put anything on it. Take it for what it is, just another fight.
Nice. And as far as the flow of how things were going, it looked like you were being patient. You know, he's going to throw some wild stuff at you. I mean, how did you feel the flow of things were working?
I feel like that's what it was. I was just being patient. He's a long guy. He was big. He's been working. He had some nice setups, some little tricks in there when we were, when we were going. He felt strong whenever he tried to put me down. It's just stay with it. Just stay with it and flow. Just keep flowing, keep going with it, and I know eventually I'll find my spot.
Nice. And you did find your spot. I'm curious, I mean, is it one of those that as soon as it landed, you knew? I mean, clearly you had a pretty visual reaction, but did you know once it landed that was it?
Initially, whenever it landed, no, I seen him kind of like wobble and stumble. Whenever I seen him wobble like that and go back, then I knew, yeah, get in and put another one on him and finish him.
Nice. I think even in your post-fight interview and pre-fight, it just feels like there's been a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, right? And maybe it's, the doubters, or you feel like people haven't been giving you enough credit. But, I mean, does that stay with you through your career? Or do you feel like if you start getting the recognition, you'll fight differently? Or do you feel like it's always going to be kind of you against the world?
I don't know, man. I just look at it like just motivation. Like, it's not so much as just like a chip. It's just like I don't know. I don't look at it as a chip. It's not. It don't bother me one way or the other. It just helps motivate. It's just some like a little ha. You know what I mean? Like that.
Nice. Paul said, he looks like another main event. Certainly, it's going to be a big fight next. I am curious. Do you want to fight in front of a big crowd, a sold-out arena? I mean, Sweet Dream Stadium's still doing pretty good here. I mean, do you want to just keep the streak going here, or is it time to get in front of a big crowd?
Business is booming in Sweet Dream Stadium. I'm not gonna lie, but I love the fans, man. I love being out in front of the fans. It's a different experience, but it is what it is, bro. I'm here to eat. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep eating.
What do you think in terms of a turnaround? Do you want a little time off to spend with family? Do you want to try to get something booked quick and ride the momentum? What do you think makes sense scheduling-wise?
I don't know, man. I feel like the division is a little tired. You know what I mean? Some guys need some naps, and Sweet Dream's here to provide them.
Well done.
Let's get it.
Well done. I guess last thing for me, I mean, we're going to see where your name pops up in the rankings, and now probably kind of sort out who makes sense what. But are there any matchups that you've been eyeing? I mean, you're going to be up there to be able to fight just about anybody. Are there certain matchups you think, like, that's the one right there?
Right now, other than really like the Yuri fight, not really. I haven't really nobody else is really like everybody else is tied up, and then like the way that they fight and kind of like how they bring the fight out. The reason why I want Yuri so bad because I feel like that's a fight that like from both ends it would be a banger. It'd be a banger. I think it'd be promoted well, and I don't think not too many other people really have like that star ability like that. Like I feel like I talk well. I feel like I dress well. I feel like I fight well. You know what I mean? So I feel like I got that swag. I feel like he was one of those guys. So, yeah.
Just one little one for the little man, if I can. First off, what's your name, young man?
Kamani.
Kamani, nice to meet you. Glad to have you here. You saw your man out there performing. How proud are you, and what was it like for you to watch him out there and fight in the octagon?
It was It was cool. And, like,
I'm sure it's a lot of emotions, though, you know? I mean, were you nervous for him at any point?
yeah.
Yeah, but as you started to see him do his thing, how proud are you? And did you get a little excited? Did you let out some cheers out there for him?
Yeah. And I'm very proud of him.
That's awesome. That's it. Just had to let the little man. You're looking good, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Easy peasy.
Oh, smooth. All right, bro. Thank y'all.